Listen, if there was me, you, and Hitler in the room with a gun and 2 bullets, the viewers are shooting me twice. Okay?
But when it comes to like how to go to war, I probably listen to Hitler. He's got experience with it. I don't know what I'm doing.
What are we talking about? Okay,
I'm not saying I share his values.
Okay. We need to roll these back in here, guys. So, Chance, why do we want to start a podcast, man? Like, why did we want to do this?
Because dude, okay, so here's...
Wow, what a great intro. What do you think about that, Chance?
I think that intro is great, and I wish the set was as good.
Yeah, well, Chance, this is our podcast. It's time we can do it now.
Okay, this is it. Welcome to the podcast, Punching Down, me and Nick's first episode. This is our set. We've got a rock wall. You know, I'm sure a lot of you guys expected a rock wall, and we have one. I know lots of people asking for it.
Chance hates the rock wall, everybody. Like, I think it's perfectly fine. He's just not having it.
So we brought in the rock wall, got a great set, got the logo. Check that shit out. Pretty cool. And we've got a podcast. It's been like 7 years we've been talking about doing it.
It's been a long time.
We haven't done it until now.
We have the right team now.
We have Finn.
The one person we needed to get this thing going.
And I delivered, because now we have a rock wall that nobody likes.
I like it.
I like
Don't
it
say
too.
nobody like. It's just me.
You guys like that intro?
I thought it was great.
We're playing it every episode.
No. Here's the thing, Finn. I was in it. I was there. I can assume what it looks like. I remember you had us do some weird shit, staring at each other and crossing our hands, and then some. You said it's gonna be great. Just wait till the music. I had to pick up gravel from the floor and throw it and have it rain down upon myself. I remember.
I believe in Finn TTV.
I had the vision.
So I saw the unedited version of the intro. It's fucking weird.
It's weird.
Okay.
It's gonna get weirder too.
Okay, I can imagine. But no, it set is cool. It's a fucking rock wall.
So the real question is, Chance, set aside, what the heck are we going to be talking about on this podcast?
Okay. Twitch culture, internet culture in general. You know, I want to talk about some dumb fucking stories.
I think we're going to be able to talk about things that we really can't talk about on our streams that we want to talk about, that we've been wanting to talk about. A little bit of history too.
Well, you can't talk about it on a stream.
You can't.
No.
You can't. Too many comments flying through.
Well, I talked about it earlier. Like when comments fly too quickly, I lose my train of thought. I cannot articulate myself, and I get insecure about it. Like because there's also like a 3-second delay. It's hard.
This is also a safe space. The things we say on this podcast can and will not be used against us.
They will not.
Cannot.
If anyone says anything, if they complain, if they whine, you can't say it.
But it's on the podcast.
It's on the podcast.
So therefore, it's okay.
Don't talk about it. No, it's on the podcast.
Yeah.
So
I will even deny some things that I say on this podcast in real life. So if you send a clip of me saying something on this podcast to my stream, I will adamantly deny and maybe even sue you that you AI generated it.
AI generated.
Yeah,
that's a good excuse nowadays.
Yeah, that wasn't me. I never said it. I don't even have a podcast.
Who the hell? What the? And then we'll start a fake lawsuit.
That's right.
We'll start a fake lawsuit.
Yep, you can chat GPT a lawsuit right now. It is not a problem.
So we're gonna talk about some stuff that we probably shouldn't and will still do. We're gonna have some guests on here. We can accommodate 2 guests. Isn't that right, Finn?
That's right. All right. I'm gonna insert B-roll right now this set, or I've already done it. B-roll showing you this is what we're capable of, baby. Twice the people. We can have 4 people at the table.
What is 2 times 2?
4.
Holy shit. We can have 4 people here?
2 squared, baby.
Wow. 2 squared. You're right. 2 is a weird number.
Yep.
What is 2 plus 2?
4.
Wow. So yeah, we can have 4 people here on the set. We're going to have some of our friends come on here. Probably some of our not friends come on here.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I think right off the rip, I say we reach out to Mitch Jones. Just right off the rip. Just bring him on.
Let him know.
We give Asman a call.
See how that
plays out. We give Hassan a call. And then we give Destiny a call.
All 3. I'll leave. I won't get to fit 4.
Bang, bang, bang.
I'll leave.
We'll just get it going. You know,
none of them are going to go on.
That's not going to happen. I mean, we the best we got is tips out from OTK.
Okay, so we'll talk about we'll talk to some friends, to some enemies. We'll talk about some drama back in the day, current events, just Twitch in general, and just current event in the world. If they're relevant enough to us. Things that we find entertaining, and we'll just rant about shit. Of course, typical podcast shit. I personally never watched a podcast, so good fucking luck.
I have never watched a podcast either. You know what's funny? I don't even watch YouTube videos.
I watch YouTube shorts.
The thing is, I went on Hassan and Cutie's podcast, and I sat there and we talked about absolutely nothing. I'm like, hey, I can do that.
Think so?
Yeah, and I was like, why not do it with my two favorite people, Jansen and Finn? It'd be just great. Good thing to start.
I've only been on 2 podcasts. They weren't mine.
What podcast you been on?
My brother, he did one, and I went on Nadeshot and Courage's podcast. And
really?
We talked about sponsors half the time.
Okay. Oh, we can talk about sponsors here too.
Yeah, we can do that. I can do that.
Yeah. We can talk about.
Speaking of which, sponsors, if you want to work with us, we're very brand friendly.
Not true.
Fuck yeah, we are.
Yeah.
We're not true.
Say everything you need. You hit me up. I'm going to make the best ads for you. 100%.
But yeah, we'd love it if people would sponsor us. Listen, you don't have to be like, hey, we sponsor them, but we don't support them.
Right.
Is that how that works?
I don't. What?
If I say something like, I don't know.
Oh, where are we going?
If I say something that could be taken as racist or sexist.
You wouldn't do that, though.
I wouldn't do that. But let's say I did.
Randomly.
The brand doesn't have to go down with the ship, does it?
Well,
no, viewers can just separate the two.
That's happened to us quite a bit at the old OTK. So we can get right into that one. Maybe on a different episode, to be honest with you. But
well, now that we've done somewhat of an intro, obviously we're going to do our best we're going to learn how to podcast as we podcast. But
so we're new to this, so give us a break.
We're doing our best. That being said, we've talked about what we're going to be doing. Let's talk about how we got here.
Yeah.
Right. In general, who we are. Some narcissistic talks, but
I don't think it's narcissistic to talk about ourselves, especially since we're better than most people.
Most people probably don't care. We are, but most people probably don't give a fuck about most of it.
They should care about us. We are legends in the space. You are sodapoppin. You're on the Mount Rushmore of Twitch.
Am I? Because I saw Kai Senat there, Aiden Ross. I saw Ninja Blevinator. Saw XQC.
I mean, to be fair,
I ain't there.
So the thing is, you want to know why you're not on the Mount Rushmore from those people? Because those people don't even know what Mount Rushmore is.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. See, Mount Rushmore is about the OG presidents from way back in the day.
Oh,
You can't put someone who's currently popular on Mount Rushmore. It's like Donald Trump being on Mount Rushmore. They don't even know what the freaking definition of Mount Rushmore is because everyone's so uneducated and they just chat GPT everything.
I mean, that is fair.
So Mount Rushmore, the people who made that list don't even know who existed back then.
That's
so how can they make the list?
That's true. Okay.
And if Wreckful isn't on the Mount Rushmore, then it's not even a Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, you should be. You're right.
So
made donations. So either way, a little intro to me and Nick.
We should just start off, since you pretty much, without you, this whole thing doesn't exist. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. Honestly, I would probably be just like an investment banker making millions somewhere if it wasn't for you. I'd probably have
maybe an A-list celebrity.
Yeah, or a hockey player.
Hockey pro.
I had that going for me before I got injured. So I think you should start us off and tell us how you started. Then I can mesh my story in with yours.
It was, I want to say, I was 13. I was in middle school.
It's a good age.
I was barely a teenager, and I remember being in Ventrilo with some vent friends in my guild, and someone mentioned X-Fire. I don't know who it was, but at the time I was trying to edit PvP videos. I couldn't fucking do it. I couldn't figure it out. It's too complicated. Can't edit. I'm 13. I even pirated the Sony Vegas.
Oh, yep. I've done that before.
Pirated the fuck out of it. And so I figured out how to do it. So I had this program, and I was so intimidated. I couldn't do it. And then the next day in Vent, they mentioned X-Fire and streaming. And I'm like, oh, okay. So at some point, I don't know when, I opened up the website and I started streaming.
This is to get VOD?
Huh?
To get a VOD?
What do you mean?
Like to have be able to capture your footage?
No, you I don't remember.
Is that why you did it? Because if you want Sony Vegas, you wanted to make videos. Did you want to have?
Well, I just wanted to test it. I wasn't even sure exactly how it would work.
Got it.
So I went on X-Fire, and you download this program, and I just wanted to test if it worked. And so I looked at the guide, and you have to hit the button It's a key binding. It detects that World of Warcraft is open. So you hit insert or home on your keyboard, and then the box pops up and it's like, hey, it detects. And you select your camera, you select your mic. You can't do anything else. That's it. And then you hit accept. I did that, and then my computer was probably about 15 FPS in WoW.
Oh, wow.
But I got the number, I had number 1 at the top because I had my own stream open. I like found the link. It was xfire.com/ it's weird. And then it went to 2, and it was Splix.
Oh,
you know Splix.
Austin.
Yep. I could, honestly, we should interview him and ask how he even found my stream. But he was in my chat and he talked, and I said, holy fuck, that's crazy.
Wow.
And then I got Invent, and I got my friends to open it up, and I was like, can y'all see this? Remember, this is a time where you couldn't see other people's screens. To be able to, we were still at a time where it was kind of new to be able to sit in a call with people and talk to them.
The prime of the internet.
That was like a big deal and new. So to be able to see your screen is insane.
Yeah.
So all my friends in Ventrilo were watching me duel, and then, you know, all my friends, they're all low rated. I'm on a PvE server. So they watched me do arena with my priest friend who did not ever talk. He was a mute. His name was Departed. And then someone said I should put my stream on Arena Junkies.
There it is.
So I did. It was not hard. I just had to go on there, and I had number 1 stream, Come At Me. Come At Me, Bro was like the popular meme.
I remember it. Come at me, bro.
Yep. So I put it on there, and I got well over 200 viewers because no one was.
That's a lot back then.
Yeah, it was. No one knew what it was like. There weren't. Recful had just started gaining popularity, for example, right? So, and Recful was gaining popularity, and people were like getting to watch him play. No one got to see high level gameplay. There was no guides. There was none of that. It didn't exist.
Except for the Warcraft movies.
Except Warcraft movies, yes, there were some. But overall, to watch unedited, live, real gameplay, the losses, the wins, the comms, all of it, crazy. Carried my stream, got views because of it. I was a high-rated Feral Druid. And then eventually I wanted to leave the PvE server and take WoW seriously. Seriously, I'm not going to get paid, but I want to go to a PvP server where other players were good because all my friends sucked at the game. They were bad. And they knew it. They didn't care. They just didn't have the drive to get good at WoW. So I went to a PvP server. It was kind of weird. I didn't say goodbye. I just left one day.
Been there.
I look back. I'm like, damn. But regardless, I got there, and I was dueling outside on this new server, and word was spreading that a Feral Druid was really good, and people were showing up. There was a guy named Mage Bro Cutie. I remember dueling him, and he said, I think he directed me to you. Maybe no, I don't know.
He is a friend of mine. Okay,
maybe he directed me to you. I don't know, but somehow I ended up queuing Arena with you.
That's season 9.
In season 9 of Cataclysm. I have better timestamps of WoW expansions than I do dates. But season 9 Cataclysm. I remember some point someone messaged me to not queue with you because you're black.
Because I'm black.
Which is, I don't think they're.
So keep in mind, by the way, people listening, this was a regular occurrence for me.
Okay, well.
This happened to also our friend, Bruce, who's a Relentless Gladiator, so rank 1, season 7. He also had the same thing happen.
Oh, someone told him to not queue.
Not only that, they sent him pictures of my sister and my mother and said, don't queue with this N-word. Look at his family.
And these are high-rated players. Again, like it makes sense to an extent because like they're on the internet all day. They're degenerate, so they're going to be
racist
losers.
Yeah.
Right, to an extent.
Yeah.
And they maybe lack social skills, or they're just being extremely edgy. It was also the time of the internet. Anyways, that guy saying that, I was like, well, you know, I'm stubborn. I'm like, well, now I'm going to queue with him full time. But I was probably already going to queue with you full time. But I still remember it was some hunter. I don't remember his name, but it was someone I queued with before. I was queuing 2s with him. I don't know his name.
I can't recall either.
But anyways, that message, that stood out to me also because we've told this story. So that comes up and it cements itself in my brain.
So you want me to catch up to my side of the story up to where you are?
Go ahead.
So as Chance says, we were playing, but let me quick rundown of what I was doing. So I'm a bit older than Chance. Like I'm what? I am like 3 years older than you. How old are you?
31.
You're 31. So I'm 34. So I'm 3 years older than Chance. And this so happened, this season 9 of Cataclysm where we met coincided with my first year of college. So all my good friends, like my best friends, were 1 year younger than me. So they were still in high school. And when I went to college, I had nothing to do but play WoW because I wasn't gonna go to parties. I don't care about chasing girls. I mean, I lost my virginity at like 23 or some shit, 22. You know, I didn't have my first sip of alcohol into that same year. Like, I never had any sort of need to do any of that stuff. So my freshman year of college was me hanging out with Chance, who was 16 or... Man, this really looks bad on me now.
It doesn't look good. Dude,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
well...
It does not look good.
To give it oh, man. I remember going around my school...
Let's collecting feet pics.
Yes.
Let's not...
Sue.
Yeah, what was his name? Sue Lee.
Yeah.
And blocked my ass. Yeah.
So,
yeah, back then it was a little bit different than nowadays. Nowadays, that's...
well, like, the humor just does not carry over. You
No.
should watch old comedy films that were hilarious. They're not funny anymore.
Really?
And you start to realize, holy fuck, our humor really does just change.
See, I still think
just
Dave
does.
Chappelle's, like, his
Dave
stuff...
Chappelle's hilarious.
Yeah, I still think it's funny. Like, even
Some
watching
of
the
it's
old
not-
stuff.
Watch Scary Movie.
But Scary Movie was never funny.
Okay, watch Little Nicky.
I mean,
Little
it's
Nicky.
Adam Sandler. I mean, did you watch Mr. Deeds recently?
Fuck yeah. Mr. Deeds is very, very sneaky.
Yeah.
I see it.
Yeah,
I know that shit.
I think it's really good.
Some of it holds up, but
Yeah.
you can tell that there is a
Yeah.
humor shift, is my point.
I see what you're saying.
Sure.
Yeah.
And yeah, so you and I were queuing a lot of arena. I was in high school.
Yep.
Barely.
I was in college, barely.
Yeah, I think I was a 9th grader. No, maybe I was sophomore at this point. I might have been a sophomore.
Yeah.
And yeah, we were queuing 3s. We were pushing for rank 1. There was a lot of drama that would ensue on that journey. So I'm live, but remember, live streaming was not a big deal then. Like, you didn't even have to tell people that you're in a call with that you're live because they don't care. Your real life is not connected to your internet life at this time. It just didn't matter. No one's going to call your work. No one's going to... It wasn't a thing.
Well, it became a thing.
It became a thing. So a rank 1 player did call your mother.
He wasn't rank 1. He was trying to get rank 1.
Okay, so
I'll tell a story.
Go ahead.
So my freshman year, okay, like I'm saying, I'm spending... Actually, you know what? This is actually past freshman year. This was my senior year, actually. So me and Chance been playing together for a long time. Like seasons, like there's like what, a couple seasons a year. I don't remember what it was. And you know, we were doing pretty well. And one night, because I'm not supposed to play on the computer at night because I was kind of like doing pretty poorly in school. So was this guy, but we'll get there in a different time. You know, so I would get zeros. Like, I just wouldn't go to class, so I would take zeros and I'd retake it in the summer and like waste a whole bunch of money. My mom got really pissed at me. So my mom was like, "Listen, Nick, you can't play on the computer." But me and Chance were queuing, and he was streaming. And I think I might have told you in the call that I'm not allowed to be
yes,
playing.
you did.
And my mom, who was a public official, aka her first and last name are public record. So our address and our phone number, our house phone number, was public record. So the guy who we were beating in arena decided he was going to, in the middle of the night, because maybe 10 o'clock night we were queuing.
Like that.
He called my house, woke my mother up, repeatedly called her the N-word, and told her I was playing games when I shouldn't be.
Is it Dorothy?
No, it was a paladin called Aesthetics.
Aesthetics. Okay.
Yeah, or something like that. Dorothy was also a problem too.
Yeah.
That might have been the first guy that messaged you.
Might have been.
Yeah,
Maybe
might
that
have been
was
him.
the honor.
Yeah, it might have been him. Man, these names, man. I mean, God.
Yeah, this WoW lore.
Yeah, I wonder what they're doing
We
now.
have a lot of viewers that probably do not know WoW at all. But
Yeah.
point is, like,
think-
someone calling your mom to get you off a game
Yeah.
by calling her the N-word.
Right. So
Insanity.
So the thing is, it worked. Straight up, it worked. So what happened was my mom was so infuriated by this that she pretty much gave me an ultimatum. She said either A, quit playing on the computer and get a 40-hour-a-week job and go to school full-time, or B, leave, right? So I'm thinking to myself, if I'm working 40 hours a week, I can pay for my own place.
Yeah.
So why? And it wasn't because we needed the money, because I grew up pretty well off. It was just so I wouldn't be on the computer in my free time.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, Mom, deuces. And I literally moved out, you know.
Yep.
And that phone call, if that guy didn't call my mom and call her the N-word, I probably wouldn't be a millionaire today.
Yeah. And the thing is, I know there. So that goes to the next part. So in my point of view at this point, I'm going to college.
Yep.
And streaming is blowing up, right? It's starting to take off. It's doing crazy. I'm getting paid now. Donations have kicked in. Recful basically started reading notes on stream, and so people actually started getting donations as long as you read the note. And so I started doing that, and everyone started doing that. This now made it to where everyone can stream, and I'm making money. I'm looking at, I'm like, I'm making probably about 70,000 a year. That's pretty good, and it's only going up. Why am I doing college? So I stopped going to college. I literally just go home.
And by the way, this was like over 10 years ago, chat. So or whoever's listening. So like $70,000 a year back then is like 120K nowadays.
So this is what 15.
With inflation.
This is 15 years ago.
15 years ago, yeah.
No, it's 12. Whatever. Anyways, I'm.
No, it's more than 12 years ago.
Who cares? It's a long time.
Because 12 years ago I was in Atlanta, but wait,
whatever.
No, never mind.
All right.
Whoa.
So I
run that back.
I go home, but I don't tell my parents
Yep.
that I'm not going to college. I just tell them we got off early. Eventually, they find out that I'm full of shit, that I just stopped going to college altogether, and I'm just streaming, making money. They don't believe PayPal money is real. They do not believe it. They almost kick me out of the house. They almost do. Dustin, my brother, steps in and says, you can't kick him out. He's never messed up. This is the first bad thing he's ever done, and you haven't kicked me out. And he's gone to fucking court for shit, right? Whatever. So my parents took a step back, like, you're right. We came to some conclusion. I ended up going to like community college, but eventually I had to move out. But move in with who? I don't know. All my friends are in college. The only person that I could move in is you.
Which was insane.
And it lined up perfectly because you're not living at your parents' anymore.
Yep.
So I'm just going to fucking go to Michigan.
Which is honestly probably one of the biggest leaps of faith I think anyone could ever.
So that person calling you the N-word on the phone was one of the dominoes. I mean, again, butterfly effect in hindsight, you can do everything.
You never know when something that will change the trajectory of your life happens.
Yeah, you don't know.
You have no idea.
So we move in, or I go to Michigan. There's a video of us meeting each other for the first time, actually.
Nick, where are you, dude?
Service to Washington, D.C.
Dude, what up, man? You scared the crap out of me. Right here. Take it and film.
I remember it's like the tire has come on it or something. I don't know. In the back of your car.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
And you watch it, you'll see I'm young.
You were real young, man.
My humor, I have so much more life in me.
I mean, the words we used back then, man.
Probably, I think I said rape every other word.
I think that was the word back then.
That was the word.
Yeah.
Rape and shit.
Rape and shit, pya, pya, pya. Like, nowadays, we gotta blip that one out, but I actually, just a quick tangent. My sister actually got real mad at me that I used those gamer words back then.
No, you told me. I remember. Like she was like, you got to stop using the word rape.
She essentially said, I'm embarrassed that you're my brother because you use those words.
I'll be honest. I'm 31. I kind of get it.
What, saying it or
saying? Well, just constantly saying rape every other sentence.
No shit. It's horrible.
Yeah. So I get it, but I remember at the time when you told me she's being a fucking snowflake.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. But like nowadays, it's like. Obviously we don't use those words anymore in our 34.
No, you get fucking bullied if you talk like that, like because it's just weird.
Yeah, it's just not. It's not a pleasant word.
But at 18, it was funny.
Oh, it was. I mean, at 18, some of the words we were using, man. Like, let me tell you, they were.
Well, back when we were 18, you were still calling things gay, and it had nothing to do with the fact that
I see
gay.
people doing that today nowadays. I feel that's making a comeback.
It is making a bit of a. Well, dude, you know what's funny?
What?
My gay friends from high school call me the F word.
Yeah. My white friends from high school call me the N-word, so I get it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Funny how this works. It's weird, but
yeah.
No. But then we moved in together, and streaming eventually took a turn. I remember constantly trying to get you involved. You did not really want to do it.
Yeah, I mean, even now, like, I'm not the biggest fan of it.
I mean, I respect that you're vocal about it. Yeah, you just didn't really.
I personally, like, even back then, like, number one, like, when you being the bigger streamer, like, it was really dictated around, what you're live and what you're doing, right? So I had to kind of like, fold around to that. Like even to this day, like we still kind of like stream.
If you want to get the views, you got to go live after me
or before.
Yeah,
and which is actually where I ended up making my home.
Yeah,
was in the morning. Let's be honest, dude. Sometimes I wake up and I'm not streaming. I look at Twitch. It is in the my time slot, bro. It is empty.
Yeah,
like there is no one live.
Ain't no streamer. Like we're. I don't want to say we're lazy. We are. But in terms of like showing up and like waking up and sleep patterns, yes, streamers are the worst. And so we're babied in that field, and no one's waking up early.
No.
It's not happening. Not in the streaming world. The only way European streamers, because they're waking up at 6 p.m. They're great with that.
Yeah, because that's what I was when I used to go to Norway all the time. I would go live at 3 o'clock.
Or 3. See, that's crazy because like that's super early.
So going live at 3 o'clock was like 8 o'clock in the morning here, and I was done at 7 because it's 4 hours, which would be noon.
Wow.
So yeah, but the thing is, like, everything would be. It was weird. Like I wasn't really a big fan of that schedule, but you know, it did kind of work.
One thing that I think is so crazy to me.
What?
Do you remember my first YouTube editor?
Corey?
Yes.
Of course.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Have we talked about that?
I mean, I don't know about in great details, but he essentially was the typical Twitch viewer. I
remember when you and I showed up to Michigan, and I don't know if he showed up on the same day or the day after.
No. It was way later because remember you came to my house with Harris and Mike.
But we got a place to stay at.
Yeah.
And he showed up, I think, the day before. So we stayed at your shitty ass place, and I had to sleep in the bathtub because you and your ex or girlfriend at the time were constantly having fights. So I did sleep in the bathtub with a blanket and a pillow. Miserable experience. Couldn't sleep on the couch because Harris had someone over. Always. The couch was taken.
Listen, it was a slum.
And I had to pay rent. I remember giving, oh my God, I remember my manager at the time gave me he paid me in $2 bills or something. So I had this big stack of cash in $2 bills because Thomas Jefferson. My name is Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah.
And he thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
So I remember I had about $400 in $2 bills and they took all of it.
They did. Listen,
I slept in the bathtub. I was paying $400 a month.
They gave you shit because he was loud when he was streaming.
Okay, sure, that's fair.
But like that's it. I mean, no. They definitely bullied you because my friends, they're like the bullies, and you're like the dorky nerd playing WoW. So like that's kind of how it went down.
Because the thing is, we were talking about noise. They threw a party every night.
Yeah, they did.
There were people throwing up off the balcony.
Yes, there was. Like,
so it's like.
It wasn't. Listen, it wasn't fair, but it's just the way that
I
it
obviously
was.
didn't. You know, I'm staying at their place. I wasn't on the fucking.
I mean, both
lease.
of them picked up. Like they bullied me.
Yeah, I paid it, and I didn't complain. I just looked back. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But I remember sleeping there, and I remember Corey showing up. Corey was my first YouTube editor, and this is a job you ended up picking up after Corey left.
Yeah.
But while we had Corey, he was weird.
He was weird, man.
He was so weird.
Yeah, he was a weird guy.
I mean, you know, I don't think he meant bad at all.
No, he just now that I know, he was just a bit autistic. It's just the way that it was. Like he ended up in like a mental hospital.
Oh God.
Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, he ended up in a mental hospital.
Oh, Jesus. But I just remember.
Well, this is the podcast. We talk about this stuff now.
Well, I remember my manager at the time. So Corey was like, I want to pay rent. And we're like, no, dude, like, you don't need to pay rent. You work on the YouTube and we'll just take that out of your check. Like, you don't need to do whatever. Like, I don't know. And I remember my manager, Douglas, was like, do not pay him. Do not. Because legally, he can't, or you can't kick him out.
You don't let him pay.
Don't let him pay rent. Yeah. So but he was really adamant about wanting to pay. I'm like, maybe he knows about this.
He knew about it.
He did?
I think he did. Because that's why he left.
Oh.
Like because like he wanted to be able to like stay there.
Maybe. And I think I didn't have like a weirdo radar. I mean, I did, but I didn't mind it.
We did, dude. We let viewers walk over to the house, man.
Yeah,
remember the creature, man?
Yes, they visited, and we went to Applebee's. I paid for dinner for them.
Yeah, like we did not know the dangers of this.
But it was a different time. I gave my address to viewers at the time because they bought me pizzas and paid for it, and it was chill.
Well, because to be fair, like at the time, it was mostly normal people who were kind of on the like.
No.
They were more like we were, weren't they?
They were niche. They were like us.
Yeah, they were like us.
They had social skills. They knew what was and isn't acceptable, but they were on the internet all the time, all day.
So are we though.
Yes, but like at the same time, like the creature. Oh God, we have so many things to go over on that. Holy fuck! But yeah, Corey. Back to Corey. I remember the girls came over to visit. It was Cleanup and Sonia or whatever.
Yep. They both liked you.
I think, well, that's the thing. I think one of the girls and Corey were talking.
Oh, I remember.
They were talking and flirting. And I remember, I think Corey may have opened up. It's like, hey, I think there's something going on. And then Cleanup was like, hey, I think me and Corey have a thing going. They've talked and they were texting. But then she came to visit.
And met him.
They didn't talk to each other.
Oh my God! I remember.
They were hanging out, watching TV, and Corey sat on the other. So we had a living room and a kitchen. Imagine they're in the living room watching TV. Corey took a seat where they could see him and he could see them in the kitchen and just sat there.
And
Didn't sit on his phone. There was no sitting on your phone. That wasn't a thing yet. He just sat there and they were so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But he's just a weird guy. He just couldn't talk to him. It was the nerves. I felt bad almost, but it's like, and then you go into the next things where it's like, he desperately wanted to pay rent. It was weird. He constantly was walking around with his fucking socks off and maybe that's not something.
Why do you still remember this?
That shit fucking stuck with me. I remember him.
Why do you? Oh my god! You remember his socks off?
I mean, dude, you triggered this memory. It's all coming back.
Dude.
But there was something else that was super weird that he did that made us all really uncomfortable.
Remember, like when he was cooking and like his oatmeal.
But there's nothing he's doing that's malicious bad.
No,
there's not. Right. So I'm not saying, but he was. The aura that he brought made things uncomfortable.
Remember, he was really smelly.
Yes.
Yeah,
like he's not maliciously bad, but holy fuck.
Yeah. We shouldn't be talking about this guy.
No, I feel bad. Like poor Corey.
Yeah. He was a nice guy. He really was. But it just
that was my first introduction to like, oh shit. Like there's some people need social skills. Otherwise, I don't want to be in a room with them because it's exhausting for me. That's how it felt. So cue in the creature.
Oh Lord.
The creature. So at some point, Corey just left out of nowhere. Did not say goodbye. Worked for me for a bit.
First time that's happened to us.
Nowhere.
Not the last.
Just left. Did he leave a note?
I don't recall.
I don't think he did. He just left. Weirdest thing. We're like, what the fuck? Okay. And then that's when we had a talk and like, hey, do you want to edit YouTube videos for me? And you started jumping in on that.
Also, like our old manager really promised us, because he was big with the Minecraft kids.
Yeah.
Like Sky and them. He was like, yeah, dude, because those kids are making like $400K a month back then.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
And they were like,
it was more than that.
Yeah, they're making a fuck ton.
Sky was. The others were not.
Okay, got it. Yeah. And they were like, he was like, yeah, dude, this is what's going to happen. And the YouTube really kind of never really got going.
Well, I have zero knowledge of YouTube. I still don't have knowledge on YouTube. I don't really know how it works, but I did know. I'm like, well, I play all these different variety of games. I want a video on this, and I would tell you to make a video on that. You would say it's not going to get views. I got angry at you for that. You also said I need 6 monitors. I got you 6 monitors. Yep. You needed a PC upgrade. Corey was on a $300 computer with a 720p monitor. So I didn't understand. So we'd argue and we'd butt heads. But one thing you were right about is, yeah, those videos of me playing those random games on my stream that do well will not work on YouTube.
Yeah.
It will not. So YouTube was fucked and I just wrote it off and I did not care about it or have any... Fuck YouTube. I don't care anymore. I remember sitting in the car talking with Douglas and he was telling me, how do we want to do the YouTube split money-wise? I wanted you to take half. 100% split down the middle. Simple as that. He was like, are you sure? I'm like, well, I don't think it's going to make money anyways. But yes, I wanted to go down that direction. And YouTube did not ever blow up for me. It did at one point, like 10 years.
It did, but then you nuked it.
I nuked it. Yeah, I killed it on purpose because the viewers annoyed the hell out of me. But I remember meeting Scott. Fuck, I'm getting ahead of myself with different stories. Back to the creature.
Do we really have to tell that one?
I mean, we should talk about it.
Okay.
We should.
But the thing about the creature, and I hate to say this now that I'm 34, he was right.
About what?
Everything he said.
What did he say?
Do you remember that little package he left us?
Drugs?
What drugs was it?
Weed and Adderall?
And what does everyone do nowadays?
Fucking Adderall.
Yeah, the dude was 100% right.
He was.
That guy, like, he might have been just...
All right, let's tell the story first. The creature was a guy who decided to move into the house. He randomly showed up. Viewers found our address. We did not ask them to come over, but some did. There was one group of dudes came over. We played Smash Bros.
They were fine.
Yeah, they were fine, whatever. And then the creature came over maybe a week later. And, we went to Applebee's we went to Chili's. We always got the 2 for $20 deal. And we went to Chili's. He was a little off, but could hold a conversation. So he was fine, whatever. And then he was like, hey, I drove like 11 hours. Can I sleep here? And that made us a little uncomfortable, but I'm like, you can crash on the couch. All right, I understand. And we all went to bed. We locked our doors at night. He slept on the couch. We wake up in the morning.
This is insane, by the way. Imagine us doing that today.
Yeah, it's insane. He slept on the couch. We woke up and, we thought he would put 2 and 2 together. All right, go home in the morning. He did not.
No, he was planning on living there.
And I didn't want to be confrontational, and I had to stream. So I stream, and then I turn my stream off. I come down, and all I see is he's still there. I'm like, what's going on? And Nick is like, dude, this guy's fucking retarded. I'm leaving.
So do you remember what he did? So, like, this is when I knew he was crazy. Huh. You remember he used to, like, and smack your head on the ground, like on the table?
Yeah.
You did that once, and he flipped out. He was like, Nick, you have to go stop him. He's going to hurt himself. He shouldn't do that. I'm like, dude, what the is wrong with you, man? Like, you need to calm down right now.
You could literally YouTube the video, sodapoppin pia, and find the video where I slam my head on the desk. There. That was the day he was over. Yeah, you're right. I remember that.
Yeah, and he was freaking out. I'm like, okay, this guy's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we pretty much came to the conclusion that he had to go. Do you remember how we did it?
We got your girlfriend at the time.
My girlfriend at the time made him leave, and I think me and you left.
Oh, you left.
Oh, I left.
I was there.
Okay.
But it's worse. There's more to it. Before we got to that, so Nick, he stayed over the night again.
Oh, did
because yes, by the time my stream went offline, okay, it's already too late. Okay. And I had a confrontation that was like, hey, you need to go home tomorrow or something, okay? Because tomorrow we got to go pick up we picked up someone from the airport. It was a friend of Swifty's.
Nexius.
We were picking up Nexius from the airport. And this is so weird. He filmed himself going through my room while we went. Yeah. So the next morning, he stayed the night again. You left. You went and got a hotel because it was weird. Yeah. I was just locking my doors. Like, all right, I'm just going to say, he's going to leave tomorrow morning, hopefully while we're at the airport. We go to the airport, and we find out later that, yeah, he went through he like touched my keyboard and rubbed it. There's footage. It's out there. He posted this himself. You didn't know that?
No, I must have forgot, man.
Yeah. And we're butchering the story. Clearly, it's like not in a good order here.
You rubbed it.
Yeah, and so we get home, and then Nexius is like,
you jerked it?
Probably. I remember. I don't know. We're in the car with Nexius, telling him on the way home from the airport, like, dude, there's this weird viewer over right now. We can't get rid of him. And Nexius is like, I'll fucking handle this, dude. He gets in there, and I think like he had the conversation. He realized the guy's got screws loose, and then Sam had enough. And fucking manned up.
She bossed it up, man.
Basically physically ripped him out of the house and said, I will call the cops. I do not care.
Yeah. She was tough.
She was tough, and she got him out of there. But as he left, he said, I left you a present.
He did.
We thought he shit in the apartment or something. So now we're having to tear everything apart, find out where the fuck this is.
Remember where it was?
It was in the mouse.
No.
You said it was in the mouse inside where the batteries go.
So it was in that, but it was in a vent. He had ripped the vent off and placed, because in Michigan the vents are on the floor and you can pull them up. So he put it in there. It was in the vent, in one of the vents.
You put what in there?
What? Adderall and weed.
And a little note. It said, like, he was like, take this, it will change your life.
I thought you meant a shit. He put a shit in the vents.
No. It was a little package, like in a mouse.
We thought he shit in the apartment.
Yeah.
Because like, I left you a present, by the way.
But no, it was an actual present.
Yeah. It was drugs.
It was drugs. And the thing is, though, and this is something we'll get into later on, like streamers of like, especially the Among Us era, they abused the living shit out of Adderall.
I abused Adderall. I did for a time. I went and got a prescription.
I didn't want to say it.
No, I'll say it. It's public. It's just not even a secret.
Okay.
I had a prescription for Adderall.
It was bad.
I remember having a conversation with Hotted one day, and I remember I look back, I'm like, holy fuck. I was like, dude, Hotted, you got to try Adderall, man. Like, it's the best streamer drug ever. It's so good. It makes it so easy. You can do 24 hours, no problem, energetic the whole time. And I'm on Adderall talking, right? So I'm just on a whole level of... I sounded like a crack addict.
No, I truly think Adderall is probably one of the worst things that ever.
Yes and no. Listen, in the streaming world, it's bad. Yeah.
I think Adderall might have cost me my marriage. Just keep it 100%.
Oh yeah.
Like people who use Adderall, their personality changes.
Yeah.
Like
a lot of the times for the worse.
Remember Greek when he got here? Remember Greek when he left?
That's Adderall definitely kicked in there.
Yeah, and it's just I stay away from that,
That's we will happily go into that later, but back to the creature. We call him the creature. He left the house. We got rid of him. Of course, I immediately get on stream and tell the story. Yeah. So this is all public.
You can probably pull it up.
Yeah, honestly, we should probably watch a video of me telling it to refresh, and we might have butchered some things.
Probably did. It was 10 years ago.
Yeah, it was so long ago, but that happened, and that was fucking crazy. And I think at that point, I think Milena came in soon after you and Sam broke up.
So yeah, me and Sam broke up. That wasn't gonna go anywhere. And then Milena showed up, and I think Leah showed up around the same time.
Yeah, I think so.
They did.
I think back on like that relationship every now and then. I can't fucking remember. It's such a blur.
You want to know why?
Going in and out. Why?
You know what I realized about this? And this is one of my Nick facts. You forget things a lot of the time when they're rooted in trauma.
Okay.
You lose your memories when things are traumatic.
That's true. Sure.
And I'm not gonna lie, that girl put all three of us through hell.
That was bad.
Like straight up. Like it was. I do feel bad for Milena, especially being the woman, and it was brutal, man. It really was.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there were some pretty fucking fun moments. I mean, do you not remember that? Fuck, can we tell a story?
Which one?
Do you remember like DreamHack Sweden when the party was summer and it was all night? You don't remember?
Are you talking about the one where the girls were lining up? Or
no, that was the same? No, because you had a girlfriend.
So many dream hacks.
Yeah, but the one with Leah and the Molly.
Oh yeah, I took Molly. Oh, that was crazy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was nuts.
Oh
I went
god.
for
this. Fuck. I don't know if I should tell this story because it's gonna see. This is the sort of story that will cause so much drama.
Really?
Okay, and I would need Milena here to actually testify this. Everything I'm telling the truth. So there was this. Fuck, dude. I want to share it so bad.
Go ahead.
So like,
can edit it out if it's bad. It's so bad. I just remember taking Molly. And
the thing is, like, if I say this, it's gonna start so much shit. Like, what's the point of saying it? Okay, so during that time, I'm just gonna tell a story. I'm not gonna say who it is, but during that time, like, Milena had a friend, who had a boyfriend, who went to that same, DreamHack we went to, and we're all at that party because remember it was at that barn.
Yes.
It was at that barn in the middle of the night, and that girl was there. And she literally cheated on her boyfriend and banged another streamer.
Oh, that one.
Do you remember who that is?
Yes.
Okay, so it's a true story.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I understand.
Now, but the thing is, if we say this, it's gonna start the biggest fucking shitstorm for these two people.
Yeah. No.
Okay, so
they've moved on. Those two, they're not together anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, but
yeah.
at the time, yes, they were, and they just straight up cheated in front of us. They're like, "You're doing this in front of us.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
know you have
exactly.
someone you're with.
Yeah, but
this is weird.
Oh, it was weird.
That is really so weird. But this is confidently just making out with them in front of like.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Like, it was absolutely brutal.
Yeah.
What
does that have to do with?
We have no problems.
What does that have to do with Leah?
Well, she was there.
She was?
Yeah, we had fun. We have a photo. Me, you, Leah, Hotted, Marco. Remember your eyes were rolled back because you're high as fuck?
I don't remember that.
Oh my god. I mean, if Milena can pull it up.
Damn. Okay. I thought that's a different party than the one where I took Molly.
No, you were definitely high at that one.
I might have taken Molly a different time, but I was thinking about one of the first dream hacks at that barn. We've been to the barn multiple times. That's where I found out you were married.
I didn't tell you?
You didn't tell me until that barn night. I remember because I found out. Yeah.
Tomato.
Okay, I remember I talked to the Goat Simulator people. This is when Goat Simulator came out, the first one.
Yeah.
I talked to the devs. They were great. They hated me because I was on Molly and I wouldn't shut up.
Yeah.
Right? And I just went on runs. I just was sprinting around the forest.
Yeah.
On Molly. It was crazy. First time ever taking it. Greatest time of my life.
Yeah.
It's an open endorsement of Molly.
I mean, I wouldn't. You can't take Molly that often. It fucks with you. But it's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy. Anyone who's been on Molly will tell you best night of your life, worst morning of your life, right after.
I have never really taken that sort of stuff, so I have no idea.
Coward.
Hey, maybe we pop one here on one of these, Patreons.
Okay.
Is it legal? It's not legal.
It's absolutely illegal as fuck. No, you take a Molly. I had a conversation with the taxi driver on the way back, and he didn't say a word. Think about that.
Yeah.
Taxi driver did not talk. I had a conversation with him.
Yeah.
So
was that the same dream hack where remember Stomping Cow?
Where he ate out a stripper?
Yeah. He ate out a stripper and he was bragging about it to everybody. Was that the same one?
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Oh God, I don't know. There's so many. But yeah, no. Dream hack closed
you know
down.
what he does now?
Or
that guy's like an airline pilot. So he's like, he actually like got a pilot's license, but he was eating strippers out and bragging about it. And when he was like 18.
He's a goofball.
Yeah.
No,
Great guy.
The party had to close because it's in Jönköping.
Yep.
Jönköping. I don't know. It's in Sweden. Some weird ass Christian town. So all the bars have to close at, I think, 1 a.m. Hard. Closed. 100%. Only place open, strip club. Guess where everyone went to go keep the party going because everyone still wanted the party. We flew overseas and it's the final night. Everyone went to the strip club. Strippers there, no one cared about them except Stomping Cow. Stomping Cow went back, ate her ass out, came out so proud.
Wait, he ate her ass or did he eat her out?
He ate her out. It wasn't her ass.
I don't know.
That'd be wild.
The wording was confusing.
But it's just like, dude, why are you bragging? What
Yeah.
are you doing, dude?
And the thing is, back then, like, and this is something that's a lot different now, streamer and viewer, like, their relationships were like this. You were a lot closer with your viewers. You would know what they look like. You know their names. You'd hang out with them. You know, nowadays, I don't remember the last time Chance even, like, hung out with a viewer.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
Can't.
Yeah.
You open that door, a weird fuck slips in and ruins it every single time with anything ever.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
And it's just, and I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.
It's the internet, man. You know what it is? I'll be honest. Like, COVID did a number on people.
It was before COVID. No, COVID did not cause that. It's always been like that.
Really?
I mean, not always.
I mean,
but
if you think of it this way, you know who's a viewer? Milena was a viewer of yours.
yeah, she was fine.
Yeah, Marco's a viewer.
Marco's successful as fuck and very smart.
H&L's a viewer. You know,
Yes.
all these people were viewers. You know, it ended up working pretty well.
I mean, honestly, I think what it is the numbers just got too big because I think about it like the creature came over. Like I was getting around that time. I remember getting excited about getting 10,000 viewers, like breaking into that quad digits.
That's a lot of viewers, even
cinco.
today.
What 5? What is 5? Pentadigits.
Nah,
Whatever. Anyways,
hexa.
10,000 was 5 numbers. It was a big deal. I remember breaking into it. So
Congrats, man.
once we broke into that, that's when the creature was starting to come over. The numbers just got too big, too popular. And
I mean, look at it nowadays.
then again, like a person that has, they're employed, they're not going to fucking drive 8 hours to your house because they found your fucking address on some random bootleg fucking image or.
Most likely not. There has been quite a few employed men who have quit their jobs and like moved across the country to try and date like a girl streamer. Like they think they're dating them.
Girl streamers have the worst people.
But they also, well, that we gotta save that for a whole different topic
Why?
because I can talk for like an hour about girl streamers and their viewers and their relationships that they have.
Oh, I could too. It's great. It's
Yeah.
I mean, it's awful,
Yeah.
but it's very interesting.
We'll say that for
and
another
it will
episode.
come off as incels, but it's like the truth.
Dude,
it's just, I don't know what
that's
to
the
say.
problem. It's just,
It's just, what do you want me to say?
it's bad.
Yes, it is. It's very bad. And the viewers are awful. And the girls, a lot of the times, they know what they're doing. A lot of the times, the innocence is part of the act. I mean, at the end of the day, but also guy streamers are manipulative. They know what they're doing and they act dumb, or when they act like they're a victim in something. Oh, the streamers are not as stupid as people think they are. Yes, we're dumb, and no, we don't have a real job, and a job is easier and people would want it, but they're not that dumb, and they know. Put yourself in your shoes. You can manipulate viewers and do what you need. I'm ranting about other shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Sorry.
but back to the whole story. So we what's going on with us? So after Milena showed up,
What's going back to our origin?
yeah. So Milena showed up, Leah showed up, and all of us decided that we wanted to go live in California, which was the play always, even from the beginning. It was 1 year in Michigan. We were going to go try out California.
Yep, because that's where
And
famous people
That's
go.
where famous people were. And
that's
little
what
did
Douglas
we
tells
know, we didn't really pick California. We picked Murrieta, California, which is not LA whatsoever.
It's about a 2-hour drive from
Yeah,
LA and an hour and a half from San Diego.
Yeah, it was in the middle of both of them, in the middle of nowhere, right next to our friend Bajira.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we really, it wasn't the move that, because we didn't really have that much money back then. And let's be honest, by the way, this whole time, Chance is financing everything.
Yeah.
Like rent, food, honestly still does it today pretty
Entertainment.
much. Yeah, entertainment. Yeah,
Phones, everything.
Yeah, everything. So,
But
yeah.
I had a team behind me.
Yeah.
Like I need this, you got it. Hey, I need this, I got it. Hey, let's try a dog cam. You set it up.
Yeah.
Right? So
It worked well.
it was a good setup. I don't want people to fucking not think you didn't do anything all day.
Well, no matter what you say, they're still going to think that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just there's nothing we can do about that,
But we moved to Marietta, California.
We did.
We hung out with Tally and Bajira, both great. Hung out with them. But at the end of the day, we were just streaming all day.
I gained 45 pounds.
I just streamed all day, and we realized it doesn't matter where the fuck we are.
Yep.
And the state tax there is why are we here? So moved over to Austin. That's where Reckful recently moved there. Mitch moved there, and there's no state tax, and my family's there. So I moved to Austin.
Yeah.
Back to my family. We all moved. And we lived there for a while, and it's now we can get into the details of how we ended up here if you want to keep going.
I mean,
the downtown house, the house by my parents' house. We can talk the apartment that you had. We can talk about the house we're in right now, where we eventually moved here. And then now you moved to the other place, and then I moved in with Vicky. I have a girlfriend now.
You do have a girlfriend.
Well, I say now, it's like 4 years. But in the grand scheme of this whole timeline, yeah.
Yeah.
I have a girlfriend now, so times have changed. Now you live over in the fucking OTK kick house. And I live in my own place.
Yeah, it's true.
Now we've got a podcast. And
in this house. And the thing is about the new house, like when I came back here today, I just realized how much better it is in this house than it is at the other house.
Why?
Because your house isn't a home. It's just like a super expensive Airbnb.
No.
It's cool and all, but like imagine having to walk 7 minutes to go throw something away.
I said this at some point, and people were like, they were typing the cope emote. I was saying, if I could snap my fingers and I could either live in a house like this or live in a full-on mansion, if you can't resell it or you can't do whatever, like you have to live there, it's like design. I don't know if I would do it. I don't know. Maybe I would, and I just wouldn't utilize half the house. But that walking
is bad, man.
It's just, and it doesn't feel like a home. It's too big.
No, yeah.
Maybe you get used to it, but holy fuck.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I use just the top level. I haven't been down to the second level, except to play Mario Kart once, and then I go down to the third level to go outside. Now, the pickleball court is cool. The pool is cool. But you can have that pretty much.
The outside amenities, I would love to have those.
That's the best. And like going onto the lake, like even like 2 days ago, like me and Catchy, we can literally take a jet ski to a restaurant. We docked.
Crazy.
We took a jet ski to a restaurant, docked, and had food, and then jet skied off. It's the coolest thing. That's the best thing about it. But you can do that in a house that's this size. It doesn't have to be 10,000 square feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's kind of the sum up to where we are now.
But
did we miss anything?
We missed a lot. We skimmed over tons. Point is,
we could.
I don't know how we do an intro to people that already know us. I mean, fuck, we can talk about every single little event through the 15 years. A lot of experiences, a lot of different DreamHack stories. You've just talking. I thought of like 8. I remember having the panic attack because 10 girls were all lining up to talk to me, and I freaked the fuck out because they're all whores and annoying the fuck out of me.
Well, some of them were streamers that still stream today.
Yes, and it was so fucking weird. It was so awkward because we're at this party and everyone's chilling, and a line formed. A fucking line.
I remember.
And it was so weird because I was like, I remember talking to this person. I look behind him. There's like 9 other people.
No, 9 other women.
All women. All women.
Yeah,
there was some dudes in there. They were like business dudes. Like, hey man.
No, I remember watching that.
But and worst part, this was an invite only party.
Yeah.
This was not open. This is invite only. That was the last time I went to DreamHack. I haven't gone since. That was the Twitch party.
I think you were newly single at the time, weren't you?
Yes, I think I was newly single at the time, and I remember coming up to him like, Nick, I'm having like a panic attack. Yeah. We need to leave. Plus, it was late on top of that, and I remember like the fiasco of just getting in the car was difficult because everyone's like, "Where are y'all going?" They wanted to follow us. Do you remember?
Was that the night you left with my friend?
Yes. Yes.
And she was sucking it soft.
I actually just forgot about that. Dude, I'll be honest. I really, it wasn't bad, but you can imagine. You can imagine having a panic
because you played dodgeball and your muscles couldn't work and you couldn't move.
Couldn't move.
So you couldn't get hard.
We played dodgeball at Dream, dude. Oh my god.
And you take the pain medicine.
Dude, like
so your dick stopped working.
Yeah, I took too many blood thinners. Dodgeball. We played dodgeball. You saw how hard I went on dodgeball.
I saw
I fucking love dodgeball. And DreamHack set up this massive, elaborate, huge dodgeball event. A kid broke his leg within the first 45 seconds. A kid broke his leg. Greatest dodgeball ever. And I'm not fit. And I was so sore. And then I went back the next day and played again. I had to go to the ER because I couldn't walk. Not the ER, but like I had to get help from the fucking doctors. I'm like, am I okay? Oh. It was bad. And yeah, I remember I was having a panic attack. We got out of the party. You had some friends with you. One of those friends was a fucking girl. And
she was awesome, though. She
was very nice. And we got in this hotel at some point. I don't know how. And I guess like the awkwardness of like it's just me and her in a bed. Shit just ended up happening, and it was so awkward. Couldn't get hard. Didn't talk to her in the morning. Acted like it didn't happen. We didn't say a word until we went into the fucking lobby, and I saw you there. And then I talked to you that morning before I talked to her. Extremely awkward.
Oh, I can't breathe.
I forgot about that. But yeah, what a fucking psycho scenario. This shit is ridiculous. There was a dude. You hear about the gathering threesome?
Hold on.
What, Finn?
Did you say the gathering threesome?
Yes.
Okay,
What threesome?
Okay,
I couldn't get hard.
We're getting into the.
Dude, it never worked.
The threesome?
No, I couldn't. They left and laughed.
They laughed at you?
Yes, I went out partying with Froggen and Wicked. I don't remember. I almost apparently got in a fight. I think Wicked.
Not Froggen.
Froggen.
Just I know for the people in chat.
Who the fuck is Froggen? What are you laughing at?
I can't do this podcast. I can't.
Holy shit.
All right.
But he fought someone physically, got in a fight, beat the shit out of them. I don't know if he beat the shit out of them, but he fought them for me. They'll remember the story. And I was hammered, spamming screwdrivers. And then I went back to the hotel. Somehow we got with girls. Yeah. Okay. And then I lay down in the bed and fell asleep. And I think they tried to do things. I couldn't get hard. And they laughed and they left. Hey, it's a blur because I was very hungover. I went live.
Ain't that just the way?
I tweeted the next morning and I even talked about it. I was very open back then. Funny as fuck. Crazy story.
Oh, I can't breathe.
Also, guys, we've got a Patreon in the description below. You can check it out. We have a lot of extra content we're doing, probably double the content, just about a whole lot of stupid stuff. Go down there, click it, check it out, click around, see what we're doing.
We will be getting high.
We're going to be getting high. That's one of the things. There's other things. Go check it out yourself of what we're going to be doing if you want to check out the Patreon. But anything else on that?
That's just how Finn gets paid. So please, you can hate the two hosts, but please.
I don't think anyone should ever hate us because we are the quintessential man.
True.
Quintessential. Pinnacle.
Pentakill.
Pentakill.
Pentakill. But thank you all for tuning into the first podcast we did. We're going to be doing it pretty much every week from here. Finn, you want to wrap anything else up?
Yeah, super fast. Just want